Okay, CST 105, exercise 9. This week for our assignment, we were prompted with the task of creating an object class for a dice. In this case, this is what I created for my object class. Unfortunately, even though we were given the ability to get a little creative with this, I just kept it pretty simple to your standardized six-sided dice that you would use in the game of Yahtzee. So as you can see, went ahead and created a package again, imported the needed package that we were going to need to have the random object that we were going to call within a method. So start out here with the construct, initialize a private integer named numSize and a random object named random, both in the private portion of this construct. So then we went and created a method. Or actually, this is the construct itself here. These are just two variables that were initialized as private. In this construct, we initialize numSize to 6 using the member object this function. We also initialize an object random as well. We created another method to return a value between 1 and 7, so shifting everything from 0 through 5 to 1 through 6, because those are the values you want to see. In this case, we're returning an integer, so essentially what a dice would do if it rolls. And then from there we went and created our tester method, another class object. Using our dice object, we were able to run a for loop, rolled it 10 times and print our results. So go ahead and do that real quick. You can see. So obviously, since we're 0 to 9, shift everything from 1 to 10. What we're really printing, these are the results that you're getting from your dice object. And then finally created a driver class. So as you can see right here, went through and actually added commentary as usual, create an array list so that we can hold those dice objects. So once we have that, we can go ahead and establish an integer for the number of rolls that we're going to use for those 5 objects in the array list. Initialize another array that we can use to store the number of counts for 3, 4, and 5 that match in those 5 dice objects rolls. And we're going to go ahead and add those objects into the array list that we created up here. Dice list, sweet, awesome. We're going to go ahead and perform the rolls. So we have numRolls, which is the integer we established up here. We use the array results, and from there we roll each dice in the dice list and store the results in the resulting array. How do you use match count as a counter? So we have to establish how many times we obviously have those matches. So using match count as an integer and this as an object, we would go through and make sure with the values between the ones that we're looking for within the indices that we're doing after an additional single value added, we're able to then go and print out how many matches that we have for each particular case that we're looking for. So 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. This is the method that I created down at the bottom for us to keep count. So initialize an integer, write a for loop, count for that result length. If it equals what we're looking for, index an additional integer to that value. From there, check to make sure that those conditions are met. We're hoping that if that count increases, then we'll go ahead and iterate its value and then return it. So as you can see, once we're in the driver method, since we wanted to print our results here, this is exactly what we get down here. We have 19,267 matches for 3 of a kinds, 1,941 matches, and so on. And you can see it changes each time we run the program, so it's completely randomized. Thank you.